I'm Vin.
I'm Sori.
That's Booby.
And Jelpy and Ghosty. Chip. And a busted Christmas ornament.
Because I was so, it was like I was my strength. I'm
like, what?
Is this a Patreon? Is this a...
Oh yeah, this is one of our alliances. This is the Epic Underground.
Epic Underground!
Shout out. Hey, which one? Oh,
that shit was due October
28th.
Anyway.
And you guys love us.
Thank you so much for the patience of the Epic Underground. We appreciate you. This is the Melvins. The name of this song is Night Goat. Which is really interesting. I'm really, really interested to hear this song because Melvins is a punk band. Mm-hmm. And Night Goat sounds like a black metal.
He said sludge metal various?
Huh. That's interesting. For timely topical political commentary, you can hit us up at Middle America with Vin and Sori. Look, if your day is going really good and you're in very high spirits, especially if you're left-leaning, if your day is going really good and you're in high spirits and you need something to bring you down or frustrate you or maybe get you going for the gym, you know, sometimes you need some motivation. Yeah. And you need some anger, check out Middle America with Vin and Sori. Apparently it will accomplish that for you, inshallah. If you want to join an alliance, it starts at $1 at the gate for Patreon, and then you will be welcomed into the board,
right?
As it were.
If you hate Trump, then you're not going to want to go see Middle America channel. If you love Trump, you're not going to want to go to our channel either. So
it's a very good assessment. Very good assessment.
So you decide, dear listener, what you're going to do.
Dear listener, okay. This is Melvins. I really want to hear this song. Let's go. No, wait, don't play it. Don't play it. My finger don't play it.
It's starting.
Go.
Go. I actually like this sound. Satisfying.
She wants
Okay, I watched the lyrics and I have no clue what we're singing about. Was it just random? Was it like abstract lyrics?
Particularly certain. Well, here's first of all.
You look like such a worldly man, like a sinner tossed on the wind, like a hotel, like a piston, like a well, old man, a wand. Okay, go ahead, babe.
Well. So first of all, like I said, I thought the Melvins were a punk band.
Yep.
But the descriptor here from the big homie says that they're a what do you call it band?
Right here,
sludge,
he said sludge metal, and I don't know what various means.
We've heard a couple sludge metal, but I really like that. It just
it was satisfying at the beginning. I really like that
movie soundtracky, like some shit's about to go down.
For me, it was satisfied like the soap cutting videos.
Really?
It kind of got deep and still, I like it.
Whatever happened to that soap cutting stuff? Like that was a big phenomenon for a second.
You mean what happened to it for me, or what happened to it for the world?
For the world.
I don't know what happened to it for the world. I know what happened to it for me.
Did you do it? What happened?
Well, I'm surprised you don't remember, but I had brought the video up on my computer to show it to my sister because I knew that she would appreciate it as well. And one of her children grabbed the cup and it dumped right on the computer, and I was holding the computer in my lap. I legit don't even know how it happened.
That's when that happened.
And you were very upset with that, and the whole thing blew up, and so I was...
Yeah, I was upset that our $4,000 device was blown up. That's true.
I never recovered. I never enjoyed the videos after that.
Okay, so... there's some controversy on the lyrics here, so...
We never do this.
She wants my way to feel versus she walk my way to fee, which makes no sense whatsoever. So I'm going to go ahead.
Like I'm still...
But AZ Lyrics has she walk my way to fee.
Yeah.
Melvin's Wiki has fee.
It's more like 100 Milo, and I know
she
more
wants my way to feel, and I cut my teeth. So
I feel like you guys picked this on purpose.
I'm just gonna go with this one. She wants
First of
my
all,
way
what's
to
a night
feel.
goat?
I have no idea. I have
you
no
always
idea
say
what a night goat is. I don't know what a night goat is in this context.
What is it in any context?
Well, like I said, if it was like black metal or something like that, night goat makes a lot of sense.
Sounds
because
like
night with darkness, and then goat would be, the goat is the antithesis of the sheep, sheep and the goat. So, that makes sense, but I don't understand what it means specifically here. So she wants my way to feel, and I cut my teeth. It's more than 900 miles. Oh, I got no more me. Well, you can make my teeth grind. You can make my underworld. So their underworld would be the night thing, I think. It's a bit done well now. It's a big dark hell. You sit and watch out for your tails. Like a poison sold on demand, like a hard chance, like a pigtail. I walked myself away. Well, baby, I'm talked about. And I felt it grow. She makes you undeified now? Is that what they said?
Undefiled?
Is it undefiled or undeified? Undefiled. And she'll clean my nose. I look so peaceful. I look so underworld. I ain't got no mind, but I ain't got no tail. You look like such a worthy man, like a sinner tossed in the wind, like a hard cell. Like I've passed on, like a willow thrown away. On signs I'll walk down from the way, like a poison sold on demand. Like a hard cell, like I'm set down, like the well one goes away. This is funny. I'm on songmeanings.com to get these lyrics.
Yeah.
In order to understand this song, you have to have the correct lyrics. The song is so epic, it's just beyond one single interpretation. I can tell you one thing for sure. The mind warp deceptor wand is a dangerous instrument that makes the gun obsolete. The lesson is the CIA ain't nothing to fuck with. I think this person is crazy.
Yeah. That's why I laughed. I'm like, that doesn't sound...
It might be about the record industry.
Really?
Yes, because it says right there, like on signs I'll walk down for the way, like a poison sold on demand, like a hard sell. Right? But here on Genius, you look like such a worldly man, like a sinner tossed to the wind, like a hotel, like a piston, like a well old man, a wan. Rock side support them. Would you wail like a tosser timely man? Like, I've never seen such a variation of lyrics
yeah.
before in my entire life.
Yeah.
Good night.
That one was like weird. She'll clean my nose.
Well, she'll clean my nose is up here too, though.
Yeah, I know. And that's what was weird. I did.
That might be about cocaine. Wait a minute. I caught defiled. Maybe he's saying I got defiled? Well, you're saying I got defiled.
She makes you undefiled now.
What?
That's what it says over there. She makes you undefiled now.
Where does he say wait a minute, though?
You said wait a minute.
No, he says wait a minute right there.
Oh. I don't
What's
know.
wrong with you?
Yeah, I thought you meant over here.
Wait a minute. It says I caught defiled. Oh no, that guy. That guy
was the CIA guy.
Yeah, it's probably the same guy that did the lyrics on our page too.
Oh my gosh. All right, the Epic Underground. Good job.
Yeah, he doesn't even say wait a minute up here on these other lyrics. I don't know. Look, we just got to get rid of this. This one doesn't work.
What doesn't work?
You know what? Maybe there are two different versions. Maybe there are two different versions of the same song.
By Roger Osborne.
Night Goat is written by Roger Osborne, but is that the guy on the? That's the guy on the record, though, right? Written by the Melvins. Okay. It didn't specifically say Roger Osborne. Maybe that was a cover or something. I'm just gonna say on this one. She walk my way to fee, and I grit my teeth, and it's more like 100 Milo, and I know more me. Maybe, yeah.
Sounds like maybe like miles.
Well, fee is something you pay for, and then at the end of the thing, he talks about I don't know. She meant to hold the bar down and she cleaned my nose. Maybe that's talking about cocaine.
Hold what bar down?
I don't know. Maybe that's how they talk about cocaine.
The only thing, you know what I thought of? I know it has nothing to do with it.
my nose, it's cocaine, or maybe it's talking about his mom.
I pictured I pictured a roller coaster. You know, they pulled a bar down, and that she hit his nose on the way down. I'm like, this can't be right.
Or maybe he's talking about his, his funeral.
One part sounded like
she
he was
meant to
dead.
hold the bar down and she cleaned my nose. I look so peaceful and I look so underwell. I ain't got no mouthful, I ain't got no tail. So again, maybe it's about tail as in tail to tell. He says I don't have a mouthful.
Oh.
I don't have anything to say. So maybe it's his perception of what's going on in the record industry.
Maybe.
You know, we're talking about his fees, and then he says he grits his teeth because he's like, here she's coming talking about money, but he's an artist, so he's angry. And I know more me.
Maybe he understands himself more because of the way he reacted to them.
And this thing is saying, I got no more me, which goes with the idea of like losing your soul for the music. Can you unplug this one? Maybe this is. When did he start talking? See, I think
it sounded like miles.
I got no more. Yeah, it's more than 900 miles. I got no more me. So he's losing himself in this whole. I think the lyrics are like actually a combination between this one and this one, where it's like, fee is probably right, and I got no more me is probably right here.
Yeah, you could be right.
But you can make my teeth growl. I think it's teeth grind. You can make my underworld. It's a bit done well now. It's a big dark hell. See, his underworld is well done. But he isn't at the end. I don't know. No idea what this guy's talking about. And the problem is the lyrics. Like we can't find a consistent avenue of lyrics. But it looks to be maybe he's talking about the record industry and how much it's taken out of him as far as like, losing your soul to the record label. You know what I mean? But other than that, man, I have no freaking clue. And it's annoying because I would really like to know what the hell he's talking about. Los Sitar?
Yeah, what was that?
Los Sitar. Watch out for your tails. I'm gonna Google Los Sitar. That thing is gonna be in my head the whole time. Okay, Los Sitar. LA-based musician shows.
I thought it was a star.
Well, the sitar is an actual. It's a stringed instrument. That's what a sitar is. But, and then was it los? Los would be the in plural. In Spanish.
Okay.
But I think it would be los sitar. I don't know. Watch out for your tails, like a chorus of a timely man, like a hog dance, like a pig dare, mind warp, deceptor wand.
Oh man. Let us know in the comment section.
Yeah, what I would like to know is, here we go. Tom Heiselmeyer states in the documentary Colossus of Destiny, that's smart, Colossus of Destiny, that when he asked Buzz what the song was about when he was designing artwork for the final single, he said he was told it's about heroin and junkies.
Oh, you said that about the nose.
Yeah, but you don't snort heroin? Well, at least our folks, they do the intravenous thing.
Yeah, but it said and junkies, right? So that could include that, couldn't it?
Right. Okay. So then the fee would be the fee that you pay for the drugs, right? And then he cuts his teeth, and then it brings him down into hell.
Like a poison sold on demand. That kind of makes sense.
Right. Right. So it's not the record label. It's literally the drug, and then it like a hard sell, like those are hard drugs, right? So hard sell.
He says, "I walked myself away." Well, baby, I'm talked about. Maybe that has to do with how people always talk about people in those situations.
Well, he's also in a famous rock band, so you looked past tense like such a worthy man. Then it says like a sinner tossed on the wind, like a hard sell, like I've passed on. Like a willow thrown away.
Maybe that's what people are saying now. Maybe they're saying, like, you used to look like a worthy man, but now look at you. You're...
Right, the drugs will do that to you. Which, of course...
You look like you're dead. You look like you're passed on.
Even if the person's on drugs, they're still worthy in the sense of they're still valuable. Like, that's a big thing that happens with junkies. And, like, even the term, like, junkies, like, they are trash. Which, of course, they're doing a terrible thing, and they're doing a terrible thing to themselves. But... at the worst moment of their addiction, they're still valuable. Because all of us have been, it just so happens that many of us are lucky enough not to cross paths with these types of addiction. It's a hell of a thing. People are dying all over the place. But I do think that there's like this big...
You sounded like Peterson. It's a hell of a thing.
There's this big kind of loss of status that people have when they're... And it's fresh in my mind because one of the people that we worked with, she's recovering. She's doing a damn good job. But the things that she did in order to support her habit and other things. This girl almost died. And we were sending people basically to do last rites for her.
Oh, yeah.
People were sending RIPs and all that shit on Facebook.
Yep.
It's crazy to me. Like, this is the thing that gets me. It's like, she's got people coming after her saying all this craziness, but when she was dead, all those same people were RIPing on her Facebook. So it's like, that's why I think he said, like, I look so peaceful, yada, yada, yada. Maybe he's projecting his death, but it's just crazy to me. Like, you will only be good to these people when they're dead.
Or maybe he looked peaceful when the drug was in his system.
Well, yeah, which heroin, yeah. When they first get hit or whatever, whatever. But it doesn't really look peaceful when they like phase out or whatever, but they don't look like peaceful. You know what I'm saying? Like when Orion's sleeping in his pack and play, he looks peaceful, but when they're like zoning out, taking heroin, like. But yeah, anyway, it's just very ironic to me about human. Yeah, so it's like, oh, if she's dead, you can put RIP, but if she's fighting like hell to overcome this demon, and she's doing a damn good job at it.
She really is.
Then there's all these opinions about, oh, you're faking it, you're gonna fall back, da 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 da. It's like, what is wrong with us, man? Like, human beings are crazy. If anybody doubts that we are in need of redemption, I have some Facebook screenshots you can see. It's no joke. Anyway, this is the best that I could do with it. It makes sense if it's addiction. That's for sure. There was one time, I wish, this is a journal that I lost that I really, really wish I could find. It was like...
Was it a journal or was it a notebook?
It was a year and a half, maybe 2 years before I like ended up in the hospital. And like, there was a lot of stuff that I wrote in that journal that only I understand. And to this day, I still like...
Remember some of it?
Yeah, I remember some of it, and I completely...
Was it a notebook or was it a journal?
No, it was a notebook.
I mean, there's a bunch of
notebooks. It was in New York.
Oh.
You know, like...
Oh.
There was yeah.
I'm like, there's a bunch of notebooks. I don't read them.
There's a lot of things. There's a lot of things in that first one that only I understand, but were very, very meaningful to me. I'm assuming that, yeah, you want other people to know your art, but there's also something really cathartic about writing something, and you know that only you know ultimately what it means. What do you give the song? So this is probably the strangest 10 I've ever given out.
It's a 10?
But I really, really... You know why? Because I feel like I could listen to this song 30 times and have a different experience every time I hear it.
Probably.
So, for that, to me, that's pretty special, and it's not something that you can, you know, package. You know, that's something that seems to be very unique to this particular band. You know, looking at these lyrics, even though, like, you know, we crashed and burned as far as, like, interpreting the lyrics.
Yeah.
You remember that guy we were watching, and he would get these puzzles in the mail, and he would...
I liked it when you put those on.
Yeah, so, like, that's how I feel looking at these lyrics, and I feel like this guy is another... People use the term genius. I'm not going to say that, because I haven't heard a lot of lyrics from this guy, but I definitely feel like this guy is super gifted as far as being able to put lyrics to what's going on in here. And the song title is just so catching to me, which catching is not a word, but there's something about that makes me want to write, which is pretty crazy. I haven't listened to a lot of...
this makes me feel like writing as well.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
That's why it gets a 10.
Weird.
That's why it gets a 10.
It is really weird, yeah.
Because you can write nonsensical stuff, man.
Yeah.
And call it art all you want, like the dude that, you know, taped a banana to a canvas or whatever. You can say that, but sometimes it's just it's like when Jay-Z and Nas were fighting. It's like, just because you don't understand what he means doesn't mean that he's nice. It just means you can't understand the shit that he writes. And that's true like 90% of the time, but sometimes something like this comes along and the song is almost saying to you like, yo, there's a lot of depth here, man.
All right, I'll go with a 9.2.
I'm not trying to influence your decision.
I was going to give it an 8.7 or an 8.9, but I'll go up to a 9.2 for that.
Yeah, I'm probably going to take a shower now.
Nope. I'm going first.
Okay. We've been sitting in funk.
I know. I smell so horrible. I'm like, shower.
Vin out.
Sori out.
Gone.